on the show, Leo, but, you know, when we saw that image of Leah Thomas, the American swimmer, on the podium, just towering over the competitors,
yeah,
you know, someone who is biologically male winning all these golds.
I mean, she was on a podium.
There is that, to be fair. I've seen Leah Thomas without the podium,
yeah,
and it's still pretty imposing, I'll be honest. Yeah. But do you think that was a kind of triggering point where people started waking up to the potential problems here?
Yeah, I think there's been a few moments. There's also BMX, and there's another picture recently where a woman held her baby. She came in third, and then number one and number two were transgender women. And they were, you know, obviously if you compete at an elite level as a woman, you're doing a lot of physical activities. Yeah. So even as a trans woman, you're going to build some muscle. Sure. And then it sort of it denatures your transition slightly, because all of a sudden you're sort of getting those masculine features back.
Well, see, there's the thing about this whole question is that I can understand why if your vocation is sports, and you transition and you have gender dysphoria and you feel like you need to be the opposite sex or present as the opposite sex,
yeah,
you know, it would be hard to give up your life's dreams. And
yeah,
that wouldn't be easy. But on the other hand, you do have an innate advantage if you go through male puberty. That's just the way it is, right?
Yeah, I mean, pick one. You know what I mean? We all want to have everything, but just pick one. You can transition to your new gender identity, or you can be a weightlifter. You can't do both.
Do you think that's fair, Jonathan?
Well, I definitely see the point there. There is obviously a physical advantage that having gone through male puberty you have. But saying that, when I was in year 10 at school doing GCSE PE, they put me and like 4 other boys in the mixed PE class, which was like the average lazy boys and the really good girls. And I was like, oh, we're going to clear up. It's going to be so easy. And we got destroyed at basically everything.
I think that just says more about you, doesn't it?
Hey, I'm a jock. I'm a natural athlete. Yeah. Except for table tennis.
And it's
table tennis.
It's a real man's sport. I can't say that, yeah.
It's also made women's sport a lot more interesting. I think, you know, I was never interested in watching, you know, women's college swimming before until, you know, some hulking bloke, some hulking woman came along and started swimming against them.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll be a popular opinion. Anyway, let's move on. Got a